Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West, more specifically Sandia Park, New Mexico, right outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and more specifically than that, we are at Tinkertown. Love the Tinkertown Museum here. It's one of the great roadside attractions. Actually, technically, I think we're not far off Route 66 here, so it is a Route 66 attraction if you're interested in that sort of thing. But this attraction here, it was opened in the 1980s, and it was patterned after one of my favorite attractions. I actually didn't wear this on purpose, but House on the Rock. This was inspired by the House on the Rock attraction in Wisconsin. The owners, Ross and Carla Wood, went to House on the Rock, loved it, and wanted to kind of recreate their own little New Mexico version of House on the Rock. So this was inspired by House on the Rock, and then this in turn would inspire the Abita Mystery House down in Abita Springs, Louisiana. John Premble from the Abita Mystery House would come and visit Tinkertown and said it would change his life, and he decided he wanted to make his own attraction. So he made the Abita Mystery House modeled after Tinkertown. So you can see the clear evolution here of the roadside attractions. The House on the Rock led to Tinkertown. Tinkertown led to Abita Mystery House. And there we have three of the best roadside attractions still in existence today. Now, I came here when I did my Route 66 trip. We did stop by and see Tinkertown, but this is the sort of attraction that you definitely want to see more than once. There's so much going on here, so many details, so many cool little things that you want to go and have a second look, a third look, a fifth look, just however many looks it takes. Anytime you're in the area, it's good to stop by and visit. A lot of what you're going to see here is like little miniatures and dolls and things like that. There's a moving animatronic miniatures. Just a lot of really cool, great roadside stuff. So please follow me. Check the outside area out first. Live life as the pursuit of happiness. Absolutely. No arguments here. Okay, we're entering Buzzard Gulch. Enter at your own risk. This is Ross and Carla Ward's Ghost Town collection gathered all over the West. Rust and dust hold tales untold. We have the Tinkertown Corral, the little cowboys there. It's a abstract horse. It says Schneck was here. Is that a snake named Schneck? You can see this wagon here. We have Pappy. Hey, Pappy's got a jug for snake bites. I guess moonshine. Does moonshine help with snake bites? A wall drug. Bumper sticker there. Let's look in the saddle shop. An old snake oil cart here. 1925, world's famous cure-all. And the miseries of colic, croup, dandruff, lumbago. Actually, looks like someone added coronavirus on there. So maybe, yeah, we should all be drinking snake oil to help us with coronavirus. It also helps with gout, impotence, Montezuma's revenge. I actually have gout. Maybe we should all just start chugging snake oil. What could it hurt? A little cowgirl there on a horse. And look at this art car back here. Very cool. It's got little coins, stickers on it. You can see all those figures both on the top of the car and on the front dashboard there. And look, Hidden Mickey. An old rootin' tootin' cowboy right there. It says, please don't leave trash lying around. Instead, feed it to a hungry lion. We see you. Say you saw us. And it's a saw. Some media appearances here. Tinkertown was featured on Good Morning America June 5th, 1997. And then on MTV's Drive Through America, July 13th, 1990. I don't remember Drive Through America. Has anyone out there seen that show? Is it any good? The outside of the building here, partially made out of bottles and rocks. You head inside. You enter through the steer here. Outside here is made out of bottles. If you look on the inside there, you can see the other side of the bottles poking out. All right, we are in Tinkertown, greeted by this band here, the Rusty Wire and the Turquoise Trail Riders. They take 25 cents to get them to play us a tune. Oh, wow. Grandma up there. It says Granny says that music is too dang loud. You can also see the old prospector there pulling on his donkey. He's headed over yonder. Here's the Ozark of the Sandias. It's like a hillbilly type scene. Hit the button there. You can see Ma cutting wood. Oh wait, gotta hold the button down so Ma will keep chopping wood. You can see the moonshine all over the place. You can see the old man in the Confederate hat carving or whittling. Another little guy there whittling. We the willing, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little. We are now qualified to do anything with nothing. This little alcove here, 1940s grandma fortune teller. She works. So let's see here. There you go. We got grandma there. Grandmother Esmeralda will reveal your fate. Deposit 25 cents. See her reading the cards there. She's going to determine our fate. All right. And if you want to pause the video, you can read my fortune, or maybe just leave a comment on what you think my future holds. These are interesting here. These look like tarot cards, but not any tarot cards that I've ever seen. Does anyone know what type of cards these are? We have a jawbone of an ass there. It says civilization is the vital force in human history. Culture is that inert mass of institutions and organizations which accumulate around and tend to drag down the advance of life. See, the ground is paved with license plates. Here's, I think this is a workshop. So maybe they're repairing some of the displays there. Down there we have little carvings. Oh, there's a little sailor there covered in tattoos. Tinkertown was begun as a hobby in 1962. Was not intended as a public display until your interest helped build our museums. Yeah, I believe it opened to the public in the early 80s. So for 20 years, this was just something that someone liked to do. And I kind of understand that because these videos started as just something that I like to do. All right, we head in here to where they have the miniature displays. Just so much going on here. You can see the dance hall there. If we zoom in, you can see there's people dancing there in the window. Look down there, you can actually see Carrie Nations, some of the temperance women fighting against alcohol. Push the button there, see what it animates. Looks like it makes this cowboy here rotating his horse. Here's the Monarch Hotel, and you can see they have a fiddler on the roof, a literal fiddler on the roof there. And just all sorts of stuff's going on here. I'm sure you could come back every time and see new things in these displays. Let's see the barber shop down there. So the guy's smoking a cigar while he's getting his hair cut. According to that sign there, this is Republican Hiram Fogfield prepares to leave for Washington after a successful campaign out west. Oh, look, like most politicians, let's see, they have a skeleton in the closet. It says to hold in the button here. So the button makes the blacksmith work there on his horseshoes. Got the Minor Supply Company there. See Uncle Sam out there in front. The man rocks in his rocking chair while reading his magazine. The Lucky Nugget Saloon here. And look down at this button. It says hold button for a wild time. Let's see what sort of wild time occurs when we hold the button. Oh yeah, it's that bar. All sorts of wild stuff going on in there. The Wells Fargo Stage Line and Depot. And let's see the ticket booth there. Train conductor's looking at his watch. Pull the button in for the Navajo Silversmith. See this Native American trading company. See the silversmith at work. This is Chang's Hand Laundry. You can see the little guy there eating with chopsticks. Hold button to order dinner. I see the chef there when you hold the button. Oh, chases that chicken around. See all these toys here in this massive toy store. This says Emily has been jumping rope for over 50 years. So yeah, little Emily there, in a constant state of rope jumping for all these years. Have the photographer studio there. It says watch the birdie. There's a vulture there on the roof. And then some chimney sweeps up there. See the photographer there showing the little birdie, trying to get a good photo. This is Perry's Polar Pantry. It appears that Mary Poppins up there on the roof. Oh, look down there. We have the Esmeralda. Look down there. We have Grandma Esmeralda, the fortune teller that we just used. Little cowboy there carrying a guitar, tipping his hat. Press button for carpenters. Look at that. Carpenters building this new building. So many details, so many different things to see. A little hobo with a broken arm there. That steer up there. Just turning his head slightly. The Cedar Crest Pharmacy. You can see there is the devil pushing a wheelchair with a skeleton in it. And look at that. Look at that, he's peeking out of the door there. It's Frankenstein. Opposite of the miniatures here, a few other exhibits. We have a collection of swords. And look at that, it's one of those little see-through men toys. Its insides are glowing. It says this case and contents are part of Dr. Banker's Museum in Elk City, Oklahoma for over 50 years. It's like some different fossils and shells. Different carved characters there. We see shotgun webbing there. The grandpa there holding the shotgun and the pregnant wife. This here's probably my favorite thing here, the Boot Hill Cemetery. There's so much going on. Let's just activate it and let you guys see how the magic works. You can see the battle there between God and devil over this one man's soul, tugging and pulling, a tug of war ensuing. And you can see the devils there swinging from the tree. There's a grave scene there. I think I saw the casket there moving. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Who's inside? I couldn't get a good look at who's inside. But yeah, there's so much going on here. Little outhouse. There's Alfred Hitchcock in the graveyard. And here's the angels over here. See Jesus there, traveling preacher, Grim Reaper. You can see the lightning clashing from that cloud there. This is so good. The devil and God still pulling, still having a tug of war. This poor guy. Big giant rattlesnake here. And it says it was caught by Rattlesnake Dave in New Mexico in 1988. Here's some full-sized carved characters there. His faces are carved out of wood. It's pretty unique. We got Shake with Uncle Sam. We can guess test our Groot. We have Uncle Sam here. It says Shake with Uncle Sam. It says he will tell you the strength of your personality. Oh, there we go. Holding his hand as he reads our personality. What? Oh, it says I'm a romantic. Do you guys think that's true? Looks like we have a miniature circus in here. See up above the miniature circus, there's an old sideshow banner for a two-headed calf. See up there in the rafters, they have these two characters. It says it's Domingo and Renata. They have a circus sideshow here, freaks and oddities. You can see the talker out there with a woman walking up a ladder of swords. And look at these wonderful banners and see all the great things that lie inside. You can actually peek inside and see some of the freak performers. At least some of these were actually real people. Priscilla the Monkey Girl back there. The next door you see Emmett the Alligator Man. Those are two real sideshow performers. They actually got married in real life. You can see a giant right there. And up front we have a tattooed woman. Louisa Zarette, the world's smallest human being. I'm curious if that was a real person or not. And some performing acts. The Queen of the Reptiles and a fire breather. We head through the circus section here. It's a display of the old hobo style clown. See inside the circus tent, look at all the stuff going on there. We have people hanging from the rafters, spinning. Got some dogs jumping through a hoop there. Backwards. Looks like some bears on a seesaw wearing Uncle Sam hats. Oh, there's some elephants in there. Circuses don't have elephants no more. Here's a quote by E.E. Cummings. Damn everything but the circus. On the rafters here, all sorts of wonderful stuff. Carousel horses. Looks like a drum from a flying circus. Step down here into this little alcove. We have in memory of Louis Molyneux, the circus giant. So they have Louis Molyneux's pants there and his shoes, and you can actually see how big your feet are compared to him. I guess at one point he was 8'11", 430 pounds, and at one point he was the largest man in the world. Okay, so apparently he was, at least for a time, the tallest man ever at 8'4". It seems like Wadlow was actually born after him. So yeah, he was the tallest man in the world until Wadlow came along and shrunk him to obscurity with his extra 7 inches. Oh, this looks fun. The Mummy's Tomb. See, there's a snake charmer down there. Give this a quarter, see if the mummy makes an appearance. Oh, there you go, the snake charmer and the snake right there. But where's the mummy? Oh. Oh, there he is. See the mummy back there? Very spooky. Oh, wait a minute. Here he comes. Here comes the mummy. He's alive. He's alive. Here's the career pilot. I guess you put a coin in here, and it tells you what career that you're gonna have. So put in there. Oh, movie star. I wanted to be a love pirate. A little side trail here pointing us down this way, and this is actually really cool. What's down here? Here is a boat, but it's not just any boat. This is the Theodora. This is a boat that a man took all over the world, literally traveled all over the world, and it rests here in New Mexico, of all places, here at Tinkertown. You can look into the back door there. You can see the kitchen and bathroom there. And check out the voyage of the Theodora. We can see everywhere that this boat has been here on this map. Started here in the USA, left Florida, Bahamas. Oh, where are we going? Okay, went through the Panama Canal. Also, they've noted different personal things that would happen. First wife returns home. So I guess he brought his first wife on this crazy boat trip, and she was like, forget this, let me out at the Panama Canal. In Galapagos Islands, looks like he saw some dolphins here. Saw a pod of whales. Where even are we? Okay, little islands out here. Oh, we had to have emergency surgery. So some definite problems here. Some bad seas. A shark attack. Near collision with a ship as he lands in Papua New Guinea. I guess we're gonna have to go back over here to continue the journey over top of Australia here. Pod of whales, sea snakes, dolphins. So he'd write down when he saw something beautiful. Went down underneath South America. Well, underneath Africa, I'm sorry. Underneath Africa. And actually stopped to go on safari. That's pretty fun. And then over here to South America. Ran into some pirates. There should be a movie about this. Let's come back out. Okay, we're going into Europe. Goes underneath Europe, does all the European stuff, and then comes back and heads back here. The final port of call in Pirates Cove, Alabama. And then the ship is then transported here to the Tinkertown Museum. You see a collection of dolls here. Giant dollhouse over here. Oh, look at that. Above the dollhouse, we got some bucks and an iguana. Snow White said, send the prince back home. I'm with the king. Snow White and Elvis together at last. There's a poster for the UCM Museum, now known as the Abita Springs Mystery House. I actually have the same poster hanging in my bunker next to my computer desk. The Autoplay automatic one-man band. Oh, look at the little Pabst beer guy driving in his little car there. But yeah, let's feed the music machine here. Autoplay for $0.25. Put that quarter right in there. Oh, here it goes. See the accordion in there playing itself. Some little drums there on the side as well. See the drums banging. Mr. Peanut. Get some more dolls there. It says Dreamers in Paradise, Teachers on Vacation, wooden dolls carved by Ross Ward. So interesting wooden doll display there. Well, that sign says to look. We don't want to forget to look. There's some art in there. See little carvings done by Ross Ward. There's a magic box painted by Ross Ward for a magician. That's something you would like chop a woman in half in. So thank you for joining me here today at Tinkertown, one of the most amazing roadside attractions still in existence today. If you like videos like this, check out some of the older videos on my channel. I've been to the 48 continental United States filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun stuff. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, it'll let you know when all that new stuff comes up. And if you want to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Now selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. And all that, you know, just kind of helps keep this train on the tracks, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.